get us started, Kevin.
I'm not the podcast.
Hey, Alex, what's that really cool thing you got around your neck there?
Oh, this is my multi-pass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
Because we just watched through The Fifth Element
Heck
on our Patreon.
We did.
Yes.
It was pretty interesting.
What
movie.
was your favorite part of The Fifth Element? What's your favorite element?
Boron. What is that the one that's...
You're a boron.
We had a fun time. It was an interesting movie. You guys had to leave halfway through, but you know.
We
Yeah.
sure did. Yeah. Chris, what was your favorite Fifth Element?
Bruce.
Bruce?
Good choice.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Respect it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Des, what was your favorite Fifth Element?
Probably the clothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or lack thereof.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was just fun in general. Bruce Willis was in like a tank top, like a
A backless tank top.
yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
And Mila Jovovich was wearing bandages.
Yeah.
That is one of the best parts of that movie is that military like general or whatever going hubba hubba.
And then being like, I need to take pictures for the government.
Yeah.
He's like, we're here to stop the world from ending, but also I'm horny. So that's
What
the
about you,
Fifth
Eric?
Element was horniness.
Oh,
If you want to watch along with us, we recorded the audio on the Patreon. It's at the $5 tier. Join us over there. We were coming up with some ideas for the Patreon before we started, so keep an eye out for that.
Or an ear.
Or an ear. And then, all right, and on to the podcast.
Go to the website. Go to
Or
our
else
website.
You'll die.
Kevin works real hard on the website.
I haven't
Yeah.
touched the website in months.
Kevin
He's
has
working
worked real
very
hard
Yeah.
on the website.
In the
And
past.
he wants you to see all of the stuff there so you can connect with us on Discord and everywhere else.
Yep.
Tell
Hey,
your friends, tell your mom.
Chris, I heard about this cool software I could use for my maps and stuff. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's Arkenforge, and it's map making for everybody, but maybe not for everybody because you have to build everything from absolute scratch. So maybe you don't like that. Well, cool thing is they're running a Kickstarter right now for their Dark Fantasy pack, and they're putting out pre-made maps. So if you want to try it out and you don't want to mess with all that map building, you can get the pre-built stuff. And we have a link somewhere in our YouTube, something to link you to that Kickstarter right now. So you can back it, get in maybe a little discount, helps us out. And you can, if you're using Arkenforge already, you can just buy just the map packs or the fantasy pack. But if you're completely new to it and you don't even have the toolkit, you can get it all in one right there. They explain everything they laid out. Awesome software. And they also have mood packs. And so it's only specifically for the dark fantasy right now, but mood packs give you like a side scene. So if you can't draw like me, you can take assets like buildings and trees and stuff and actually see your overhead map from like a side view just to give people a little flavor. And I'm hoping they slowly expand that out to all their existing things like sci-fi and wasteland and post-apocalyptic, all those things. So go check it out, arkenforge.com. And if you buy something, be sure to use our promo code AAPOD. That's AAPOD. Check it out.
Boom.
Holy crap.
A
Perfect commercial every time.
That's what I found.
It's like I'm a broadcaster.
Do you recognize this, Alex?
Is that
It's
a
very tiny.
two-sided
'cause
coin?
That's a
Oh,
really
that's
flat
what I'm-
D20.
The metal one.
It's the one of the tokens from Dead Sons.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't supposed to take those.
You brought them here.
Yeah, you
There
weren't
were
supposed to keep them.
Oh.
There's tokens
I
from
did.
Dead Sun. What?
Remember you gave tokens for doing cool RP things, and then we could add a +1 or whatever. I don't remember what it was.
That was a
Oh,
thing.
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, because
Clearly, we use them a lot.
All right. Well, that was a weird lull. So, who wants to give us the recap from last episode?
I don't, because I don't have the notes up.
I mean, I can give a very short recap and then someone fill in the details I will likely miss.
Do
Details
it.
aren't important. We just need the general gist of what happened.
All right. We entered the cave system and continued through. We left a sword behind. We had to go get it. And
That did happen.
Jeez.
I got an adversity token for it.
yeah. And then we decided, you know what? We're at a good point to like rest for the night, and I think we were going to go back to the train depot station or something. And when we turned, because this is very important, Alex asked our marching order, and someone, I forget who, I think it might have been Eric, was grabbed by the collar by a gloved hand.
Oh, yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa.
I don't know if that was everything, but that's what I remember.
I mean, mice. You missed the mice part.
Oh, yeah. Some creepy ass
Oh,
mice.
jeez.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
found
lots of creepy things.
Yeah.
lots of creepy things that we found in these caves. A shoe.
Mhm.
I think we found a shoe at one point.
Mhm.
And
A
yeah, this is
frozen
a bunch
wolf upside down.
Yeah. This is a weird
Wait,
place,
do I have this
guys.
right on the notes? I said on our way back, a white hand grabs Eric by the chest.
Yeah.
I think it was like gloved, wasn't it? No, don't.
It's my-
No. He's not down
it's,
here.
vaguely 80s, 90s, white
No,
hand
no,
grabbing
no.
a child by the chest.
No.
I think that covers it. Yeah.
Yep.
So
it was
Eric's
Eric,
dead.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Eric's dead.
Yes.
Eric was grabbed by the hand out of the shadows as you guys were heading towards the tunnel system out by the train
Depot.
land.
Pot.
Yes. The old train depot.
I forgot about this bit from last week. Was you gotta need to write in our notes when a joke happens. So Chris wrote the coin glows red in parentheses joke.
I'm trying to, for a while, I'm just sitting here typing every little detail, and I know we're releasing this to Patreon, so I'm like, I got to put something in here that's actually interesting.
We should
Here's this joke.
for the next campaign, we should just do actual like scripted, like, oh, Alex said this, Chris said this, and then people can have a script reading of it.
Oh, yeah. I
doing
know.
that?
I know a group that could do that.
Yeah, that's true. No, I am not, Kevin.
Okay, then no one's doing it.
All right. If someone out there wants to, go for it.
There are a bunch of podcasts that are popular enough where they transcribe everything, every podcast episode.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to get that popular.
that's
Oh.
too much.
I looked it up. Let me double check my math. My math is very good. But I believe tonight we are recording episode number 299 of Adventure
What?
Awaits podcast.
What?
Holy cow.
We got to do something for 300.
299?
Dang.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yes, this is episode 299
Woo.
of the podcast.
What should we
My
do for
God.
300?
I think you suggested a few weeks ago to watch 300.
That's true.
The movie.
That's true.
I guess
That's a
for
bad suggestion.
I guess for episode 300, we're playing Star Trek
Or
with
maybe
special guest
yeah.
Al Chessbreach.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
I can't think of a better 300.
Yeah, we got a good special guest. That's good.
So we'll watch all of Star Trek.
And I'm not in the episode. Actually, I'm going to be the behind the scenes GM for that. For the Star Trek.
Well, you can just be the voice of the computer. So anytime Alex has a question, that way you're on the air, you know?
Here you go.
But you have to
should-
answer it just like Miguel Barrett or whoever else you pick from whatever series.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well, you should. And I'm ashamed of you.
I could update the scene to where like I show up and it has a little tiny box on his shoulder.
There you go.
That would be
You have to say-
really funny.
No. You have to suggest like a good and bad and then set the scene up so you can switch to either side of his shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That would be so funny. Oh man, that sounds like a lot of work though.
But totally worth it.
Yeah.
Especially if you green screen it so it's just your floating head.
I do have a
Can we start the episode so I can die already and go sit the rest of this out?
No, let's
We
keep
got
planning a
distracted.
future episode. Let's pre-plan the entire first Star Trek episode. Oh, damn. That's funny. That's good stuff. Okay. Let's get back to the action.
Yeah.
So, that last terrifying moment as you're rounding the corner up this cavern system, heading out towards the exit, a gloved white hand reaches out and grabs Eric by the scruff of his shirt. And then stepping forward out of the shadows and into the light, a slightly disfigured looking animatronic Chanky Cheez
No.
steps forward and says, "Hey, kids, time to play."
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
I just want to
so
point
I'm gonna-
out, before you do that, I want to read Rennis's comment. 300 more episodes. We ain't stopping until Chris is complaining about his grandkids on stream.
Oh, no.
And then you'll have to go collect eggs from your robot chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
The future is now.
All right.
No.
So
How
yeah,
are you feeling
terrifying moment as this animatronic, possessed animatronic thing steps out of the shadow into your flashlight. The thing that terrifies Eric the most.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
What? I'm gonna give Eric the first action here. This is like a dangerous moment. This is not a planned action. How do you react to this?
How does this work mechanically?
The story comes first, so I'm gonna say like I'm not gonna let you guys have like 6 turns before Chanky Cheez does something, but like when it feels interesting, I might have Chanky Cheez respond to something you do. So it's not gonna be like a D&D
Right.
like combat, but yeah. So let's just see how it goes. I don't know what's gonna happen. Who's gonna survive?
All right. Here we go, Eric. Don't die.
I'm gonna say the hand comes out of the shadow, grabs the collar of my shirt and coat, says that to us, and I'm assuming Chanky's probably a little bit taller than me. I'm looking up at him, and I'm petrified. I'm frozen solid. I'm the first in the group, so no one can see me, but if you could see me, my mouth would be wide open in a silent scream, my eyes as wide as they could get, and anyone that was observant enough might notice that there's a small puddle forming around my feet currently, and I am just frozen in place. I can't scream, I can't move, I'm just it's like, this is my worst nightmare come to life, and it's in front of me, and it's touching me, and it just talked to me, and my little kid brain's just exploding, and that's me right now.
And the image of your like shirt flashlight just shining up at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's that underlit look too on the animatronic.
I do want to just modify a little bit. Chanky would not be that tall. He's actually one of the shorter mascots.
Okay.
Remember, he's cheese,
like,
right?
If I didn't describe him enough before, he's basically a wedge of cheese with arms sticking out and then legs sticking out of the bottom, like a slice of a wedge of cheese.
Okay.
So he's probably about the same height as like Casey, but yeah, he's still that would still be taller than you.
Yeah.
So yeah. So a puddle forms at your feet.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything that you want to do to try and get out of the situation, I guess?
I guess I might try and get away from him. The thing is he's got a hold of me.
Yeah.
He's a fat, wide little wedge of cheese in front of me. I don't know that I'd have much opportunity to try and dodge past or around him. And the only thing I might try is maybe to backpedal away, hoping I can get out of his hand.
You could try something like that, or if Eric is frozen in fear because this is like a terrifying, it's his worst nightmare, like you said.
Yeah, it's literally the first thing I have listed in the fears section on my character sheet. So this is like my worst nightmare come to life. So
yeah,
I just want to say,
I'm going to say that I'm just.
We cannot let Eric die after he peed his pants in front of us. So humiliating.
I don't want to say this for it's a suggestion for everyone. Can we all just say that once he finishes talking, everyone screams, except for Eric, because he obviously just said he didn't scream. That makes.
Yeah, would all of us be able to see it? Because I'm at the very back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
envisioning.
Stuff.
There's this cavern, right? It's kind of round. There's multiple tunnels jutting off of the cavern. The one that you guys need to head up is slightly angled up to take you back above ground eventually. So he just like stepped out around from that tunnel, grabbing Eric as he was walking over there. And so he stepped out into the light. He's in full view of everybody.
All right, yeah.
Bernice was asking about a rat. No, we had Roger the rodent was the
rat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair that we all screamed.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone screamed. We are active. Yeah, we're in the moment. Whoever wants to act next, like this would be your moment. Like tell me what you want to do, and then I will tell you how we'll handle it.
Okay, so I think Casey's going to be the first to act because he sees his friend, his new friend,
and he's reckless.
He's going to recklessly swing this sword.
And Eric was decapitated.
And then Eric died for somehow. I don't know how.
The pee puddle becomes the blood puddle.
Yeah.
And then it turns out Chanky was just there to help you guys. And Let me help you out of here.
I think
you killed that kid.
He's going to try and swing at this arm to get him off of Eric.
Okay. This is okay, so this will be a roll-off situation. That's how combat works.
Oh, yeah.
So you are rolling a stat against me rolling a stat.
Right.
So you would be attacking with, you would give me a fight roll. And I think Chanky would be just...
Oh, no.
Using,
Well, this is bad, guys.
I have no adversity tokens to help. So, yeah.
This isn't even a moment where you would be able to use them because this is not a planned action. So This is everybody is just making decisions in the moment and then figuring out how it how it resolves.
Hmm.
So you're going to be attacking with a fight roll versus my... I'm going to go brawn. Grit. It's going to be against his grit.
I would like to talk about the strength protective. Add +3 to rolls when defending one of your friends.
Oh, is that a thing?
That is what I chose.
Nice.
Oh, this is one of your traits that you have.
It says strength.
Yeah. That is exactly what's happening, so you can definitely take that bonus. I don't have all of the strengths listed on my sheet here, but
I have a few.
Yeah, I just have the printout thing.
I have the same ones you have.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah, protective is the third one from the bottom on the left.
Oh, there it is. Okay, well, yeah. And you chose that one for your character, is what you're saying.
I did.
Okay, hell yeah. You got it. So this will be your fight versus my grit.
This is my weakest skill. Is fight.
Good.
So that's great. But I have a +3. So let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 5.
Total of 5?
In total, or without the bonus, or with the bonus?
I got rolled a 2.
Mm.
So it was a D4.
Uh-oh.
Chanky has a 7. So this was a difference of 2, which means that...
Oh, I'm the attacker, and he's the defender.
Yeah.
So the defender narrates the outcome, is what it says.
Gotcha. So you just rush in recklessly. Because that's Casey's whole thing.
Yeah.
A friend in danger. You have the sword. You go to chop down on one of these arms, which feel like they're like relatively thin arms. I'm kind of envisioning Badgie, if anybody watched Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Like he's got little like spaghetti looking arms almost. You chop down on one of these arms and it cuts through the casing on the outside of the arm, but instantly hits something that is equally as hard as the sword. And like the animatronic eyeballs swing over to look at Casey.
Casey's eyes go wide.
They swing over to look at Chanky.
It's the effect. It says the defender is uninjured, the projectiles miss, or the blows don't land or hurt them enough to matter.
Yeah. And that's what happened.
That's what happens. All right, someone else
That's
to
exactly
do
what
something.
happened.
Severs wants to run up towards his buddy Eric and shine the flashlight like in Chanky's eyes, hoping to blind him, and then try to wrestle Eric free from the hand.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if Chanky's gonna feel pain from having his eyes blinded, but
I could see it like
here's
losing
open.
focus, maybe.
I
yeah.
could see it becoming overloaded potentially. Oh man, this is gonna really slow down combat when I have to constantly think of which thing is which thing. That I could make a case for that being a brawn, or not brawn, a brains move, or maybe even a fight move. Potentially even a flight move. So give me a case for whatever your strongest thing is.
Well, I guess fight is my strongest.
giving you the sword.
So yeah, in my mind, this is going to be something like where, like short of a taser, this is I'm trying to hurt him and injure him in some way. So the fight would be like I'm trying to overload his optical receptors or something, so that he drops his defenses, basically.
Okay. All right. That's a let's go with a fight versus. This isn't really a great one. I'm gonna go with flight.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I run forward and I'm like, Eric, I got you. I'll stop rolling. Okay. So that is a 9.
Oh, and I didn't say this before, but Kevin, take an adversity token.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes.
We can't use adversity tokens on these types of rolls.
Right. Yeah. While there's active danger, I forget what the term is, but the one that you can use adversity tokens are on planned actions.
Gotcha.
So these like split-second decisions, there's not really time for you to lend assistance. So what was the roll on that, Chris?
9.
That's a 9. Strangely enough, Chanky got another 7. So that is a positive 2 for Seavers. So you get to narrative control. The attacker explains how they attack, and the defender attacker's roll is greater than 2. Or is greater by 1 to 3. Yeah. So you explain how you're attacking. The defender narrates what they do to mitigate the harm. So this does affect Chanky in some way, but it's only temporary.
Okay. Yeah, so I shout for Eric, I run up, and I just stick the light as close as I can to Chanky's eyes. And then with my other hand, I'm like grabbing Eric, and I'm trying to pull him free, maybe pry Chanky's fingers loose. And I'm like, Eric, snap out of it. Come on, move.
Yeah, awesome. I don't think, like, so, let's see here. Chanky has Eric by the shirt with its right hand. You run up and shine this flashlight into his eye, very close, overloading kind of the ocular receptors thing, the little camera lenses in there. I think reflexively Chanky just like swats the flashlight out of your hand.
Okay.
This is how he stops you from permanently damaging himself. He's hurt, but only temporarily. I think he's currently blinded in one eye. This is a minor effect.
I'm assuming this is the other hand, not the one he's gripping him by.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just had to talk through the situation so I know how he would react. But yeah, he is currently blinded until everybody gets a turn, I guess. That sounds fair.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know. You're not able to wrangle Eric, but maybe you like yelling at him will start to help jog him out of the shock that he's in. Let's keep the action rolling. Who else is doing something?
Yeah, this whole time that they're like handling or like trying to deal with Chanky, Dusty is looking around the cavern for anything he can like maybe throw. And he's gonna either pick up a like rock or something. Yeah, like the biggest, kind of heftiest rock that he can manage to lift and hopefully throw. And he's gonna kind of run up to where there's a bit of an opening and throw it right at a not Janky, your Janky, Chanky's center mass, like just to kind of like push him back or maybe like daze him a little bit.
So you're looking for a rock, and then you're gonna hurl it at him.
Correct.
Okay. That sounds like a fight. Versus Grit.
Yes. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And this is where Dusty
Somehow.
explodes.
No.
Dusty threw the rock into his brain.
It goes right through a hole in the cheese. Just perfect.
Yeah. Okay. What did you
I
get?
got a 5.
You got a 5.
Yeah.
Chanky got a 1.
Oh,
So that is an attack roll greater than 4,
Okay.
which means that you receive narrative control. The attacker explains their attack. The defender explains how they respond. The attacker then explains how this barely mitigates the harm. The defender is fairly hurt. Defender is fairly hurt.
Okay. I mean, I said it as a joke, but yeah, Dusty, something he's always kind of been good at is, because he's, he can be lazy at times. He likes to ball up his trash and, throw it, and he's, actually pretty good at making it into a trash can. Him and trash cans are BFFs.
Bullied a lot?
Yeah. No, so he kind of winds up and throws it, and miraculously it goes through a divot in Chanky's cheese. Yeah. I don't want to say what results would be, right? How that impacts him.
Yeah. I think, so I'm just trying to envision the scene here. I feel like most of the kids are, to the right of Chanky, with the I guess you're kind of splitting the difference, throwing between Casey and Eric, and then Sievers would have been on the other side of the action. But a really good shot. Chanky was not expecting a rock to hit him. So it goes in through one of these cheese hole openings. And I think while he's trying to hold Eric by the scruff, his other hand, which is just reflexively slapping around now at this point, is trying to reach over his own, cheese girth to, pull this rock out of it. And he can't. So he's going to release Eric to reach in to try and grab the rock out.
yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as Chanky lets go of Eric, he drops back onto his butt. He's still terrified. He's still not trying to move or get away, but he wasn't holding himself up at this point anymore. Chanky was basically holding him up because his knees had gone out from him. As soon as he lets go, he just drops on his butt, and he's just sitting there, flat in his ass, staring forward, still just completely petrified.
Nice. And Des, you get one
yeah.
final description on this attack.
Okay. Because Dusty's a cool kid. Once that works, he's like, yes! And he raises both of his arms in celebration, and then he's like, let's go! And he's trying to get everyone to run because he does not want to press his luck.
Definitely, yeah. Shouting out a warning to the rest of the kids. I think at this point, everybody's gotten a chance to go, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Other than our
The exception
PC
of...
characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They scream.
Oh,
True.
yeah. They're here, too.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the thing that makes the most sense and the thing that makes my job easiest is they bolt out around this, around the animatronic Chanky Cheez. They try and skirt past him and start heading up the tunnel. Especially after hearing Dusty say, "Let's go!" They begin heading out. So yeah. Now, Chanky Cheez. Oh man, I'm afraid he's just gonna like one-shot somebody.
Oh
It's gonna
no!
be crazy.
Did he manage to get that rock unstuck?
He managed to get the rock unstuck. There's still a rock rolling around inside of him. You actually hear like a grinding sound since Dusty threw the rock in there. It's just grinding against something that's just like turning and whirling on the inside of Chanky.
Here's to hoping it gets stuck in a gear and messes them up.
Here we go. Okay. It's Chanky's turn, and he keeps this speaker box inside of him keeps whirring up. So there's like kind of that when you have audio that keeps like speeding up and then slowing down, you get that effect every time he starts talking. He says, smile for the cheesy cam. Smile for cheese. And I think he is going to... Ah, man, what's a good move for Chanky to do? Something crazy. I think...
Yeah, just murder me. One-shot me. Do it.
No, don't.
I think he's going to...
He did look at me right before.
Yeah, he's got one like burnt out eye that's like kind of singeing, and the other one is looking right at Casey.
No depth perception.
That's true.
I think he's gonna just like pick up Casey. He's gonna lift you up off of the ground.
Okay. I run away.
This is Yeah. He's gonna pick you up, and
how does this work?
This will be I don't know exactly how this is gonna work, but let's figure our way through it. I'm gonna attack you with my brawn, and I mean, give me how you're trying to evade the situation, and then I can tell you what stat you would be rolling.
It makes sense for flight, right? I'm trying to dodge out of his grasp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So this will be a brawn versus your flight.
I'm protecting myself and not my friends, so I don't get that +3. But I have a +1 from the playbook, I guess, or whatever.
Oh yeah, from being a teenager.
Yeah. Not bad.
For a kid. Yeah.
I got a 7.
You got a 7. Chanky's getting some bad rolls here. I have a 3, which means that
I get the narrative control.
you get the narrative control.
Right?
The defender's roll is greater or equal to the attacker's roll. The effect is the defender is uninjured. Attacks miss. Blah 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 blah.
I think it's really easy. He goes to grab, and he just like with his like one eyeball left, he like thinks that I'm in a one spot, but because of his depth perception being off, he grabs the air next to me. Casey doesn't even do much. He just kind of like moves slightly to the left.
Yeah, and this is as he's saying, smile for cheesy. He's like reaching for you and just whiffs it. Who else is going? What's the next thing?
Can I counter swing? I'm gonna try and
sure.
counter with a. I'm gonna try and counter, like he's gonna go and grab him. I'm gonna dodge slightly and kind of cut off his arm again.
Ooh.
I know it's gonna be a bad.
Try and chop through the yeah.
And
Okay, so this is a fight versus grit.
Can I make the argument for protective? Even though I'm not directly protecting someone, I'm kind of in general protecting the group by trying to defeat this guy.
I think, yes. I think that makes sense. Like, you're still trying to protect your friends. Although, that is a very thin argument, and I don't want you to use it every single time we play Kids on Bikes. I'm going to say in this instance specifically, yes, but I reserve the right to say screw you in the future.
Okay. That seems fair.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm swinging for the fences. Rip. That's a 4.
A 4 versus Chanky's 8.
Woof.
Yeah,
Oh,
the defender
defender.
narrates the outcome.
Yep.
Chanky, he's been hit by this sword once before. He actually, this time, he spent that time recalibrating, right? His depth perception is off. The sword comes back around almost immediately, and his hand just kind of scoots over into frame and catches the blade before it hits him. And there's just like a buzz, pop, staticky sound coming out of that speaker box as he continues to just like stare a dagger at you with his one operating eye.
Oh no. All right. So
What are the rest of the kids doing? The cats.
Dusty's realizing that his friends aren't moving yet, and he just saw Chanky like grab the tip of the blade, which is frightening. So he's trying to think like, how can we at least slow this thing down so we can leave. And he gets his beloved yo-yo, not the one that Casey gave him because he's wanting to hold that one tight, but he gets out his yo-yo, and remember, he just recently learned the walk the dog trick. So he's going to try and walk the dog multiple times around Chanky's legs from a distance and try and like at least tie it so that when he goes to make a step forward, he trips.
I don't think you know what walk the dog means.
I don't think you know how the walk the dog trick works.
No. He walks it at an angle around Chanky's legs and back to him, and then he does it again, and he keeps doing it until he can't do it any longer.
I think that's one time. I think you tried it the first time and that
That's
doesn't
fine.
work.
No, you don't know. I didn't try it. But yeah, he tries it once then. And then he's going to try and tie it off as tight as he can so that when Chanky takes a step, he at least trips or something. Hopefully.
I don't think that you're able to do this. I don't think that this
think
is
the trash can was going to work either.
What? Yeah, I'm not leaving this one up to chance. This one is absurd. I don't think that it would work in this situation.
Fine.
You throw the yo-yo and it like maybe curves around one of the legs and then just falls off and rolls onto the ground.
Okay, does he have like stick legs or does he have big feet like most animatronics?
He has thin legs with large feet.
Mm-hmm. All right, whatever.
Seavers.
Dusty
Oh, go ahead.
runs away.
I think you honestly really hurt your point by trying to make it a walk the dog.
Okay, well then can I say it's a different trick and he
Nope,
still
you already
just
used your
learned
turn.
walk the
It's around the world. Seavers still being up in the mix here. This might be just as absurd, but he's going to spit out the big league chew that he's been chewing on and smash the gum into the other eye and try to further blind Chanky so that he can then start focusing on getting people to escape.
Okay. Yes.
So I don't know, if what you're thinking. I guess it could be like a brains thing. I don't know, or fight. I don't know.
I think this one specific, like the other one was you shining a flashlight. It feels a little bit more like you could do this a couple of ways. This one feels more like a fight move.
Okay.
Like you're trying to get in close range and jam something into his eye.
Okay.
So this would be a fight versus grit, I guess. Fight versus grit. Yeah. All right. Let's go for it.
All right. I'm using my. Can I use an adversity token on myself? Right.
No, you can only use
okay.
adversity tokens on planned actions.
Okay. All right. So here goes. Fight. That is. What is that? That is a 5.
That is a 5, and in true fashion, Chanky is just doing a terrible job today. Rolled a 2 on this grit.
I actually feel
so
bad
that
for
is
Chanky.
He's supposed to be so menacing, and he's like, "Hey kids, oh, I fucked up again. I'm a terrible murderous animatronic creature." So that is your attacker roll is greater by 3. You have narrative control. The effect is that the defender is hurt, but only temporarily.
Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know how quickly I could pull this off, but maybe I like blowing up a big bubble and then I take it so that I have like the largest mass and just stick it on his eye, the one that was staring at Casey, and then I shout at him like, "You're just a big dumb bully," and then I'm trying to like grab at Eric to get him moving.
Okay. So yeah, the gum sticks into the other eye socket. Chanky immediately goes to try and like start pulling this off of there. But it's very sticky. It's gonna take him some time.
Let's go.
Temporary. All right. And what is happening? I'm also gonna say from here on out, if there is a lull, Chanky gets another turn. So keep telling me what you're doing. This is an action-packed sequence of events, non-stop action.
So I think at this point, seeing all of this happening around him, sitting there on the cold cave floor, and Eric finally snaps out of it, and he's got Dusty going, "Run!" He's got Seavers going, "Let's go!" The girls go zipping past, screaming, running out of the cave, and Eric's finally going to be like, "Oh shit." And especially when he sees that it looks like he's probably got limited vision in both eyes, and the fight or flight survival instinct finally kicks in, and he's gonna, assuming Chanky's tall enough, I'm just gonna try and crawl right between his legs underneath him to get past him and then book it.
Oh, yeah, so you were on your butt, you just start going forward?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that makes sense. I think, yeah, he's tall enough that you're able to crawl through here. And his attention is elsewhere currently, so I don't think that this is necessarily a roll situation. So you are able to crawl through, no problems.
Yeah, Dusty, he tries to like pull back his yo-yo and takes off down the like into the cave that the girls went in.
Of course.
You
Or like into the tunnel.
I got you. So you're running the same way you tried to throw the yo-yo. And so the yo-yo just
Continues walking itself.
continues walking itself up the tunnel.
Sounds like the yo-yo's walking Dusty.
Yeah.
You run around and the string is following you as you run past the animatronic robot.
You just hear it bouncing off the walls in the like in the tunnel
clack,
or whatever.
Click, clack, and then like echoes. Echoes of these footsteps, everybody's scrambling, clanging of metal with this sword swinging around and stuff. Okay, is everyone taking a turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Chanky's gonna do something crazy.
Oh no.
He's been blinded. I think the the smoking, the sizzling sound that was coming off of the one eyeball starts to dissipate, and that like lens refocuses. But the other one is still, he's clawing at it. I think Chanky is just going to like angle his body and try and slam Casey into the wall with his wedge on the front side. This is going to be a fight. How are you trying to defend?
Get out of the way.
So a fight versus flight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tight.
Height.
Roll high. Roll high. Roll mediocre. I got a 6.
Oh, go on. I got a 5 on my attack. So describe your outcome.
I feel like Chanky actually does hit me, but then as he's like pushing me up against the wall, I roll out of the way before it hits the wall.
Oh, okay.
And, like, get, like,
yeah, I like that. You were able to
him.
slip out before he pins
and
you.
out of his vision.
Okay. You
For
said
a second.
behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe to the side. His his side with the bad eye.
Yeah, that's the
remember which
wall
eye.
that he's slamming you into right now, is on the right-hand side,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
which is his bad eye.
Gotcha.
He couldn't see you as well, so he just was like, I'm going to use all of my girth.
You have to say it like that?
Yeah.
Is
Girth
that the
doesn't have
wedge
to
at the
refer
bottom?
to genitalia.
Dicks.
Yeah, there's a tiny wedge of cheese at the bottom.
Oh no.
So, am I correct in saying, from what I was hearing, that Eric is running in a separate direction from the girls?
No.
No, it's the same
Eric
direction.
is heading the same direction, yeah.
Is that towards the train depot?
Yes.
Okay. My action is going to be to, once he gets behind, sort of, Chanky, is to yell, run, and he's going to, like, maybe, I don't know, who hasn't started? Just Severs, right?
Severs is the only one left down there with
I'm
you.
going to grab Severs, and we're going to try and run.
Okay. You're taking off, Severs?
Yeah, let's do this.
Awesome. Okay, we are running. Okay. This is an interesting situation because we're now being chased.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that was going to be the case.
And I want to just, I'm picturing this terribly too because my flashlight got knocked out, and so I'm assuming like when we look back, we don't even see Chanky's details. We just see the silhouette of him.
You see you look back and there's kind of like the flashlight's pointed towards this cave opening into that little chamber that you were in before, and you see the vague outline of this wedge, and then it darts into shadow.
Oh no.
And you just hear like metal steps.
So I was holding the sword with my flashlight in the other hand. Can I say that I toss my flashlight over to Severs?
Yeah, you could do that as part of your turn.
Okay,
Like
cool,
you
yeah.
grab him, you like put your flashlight into his hands as you.
I'm gonna double
Thanks,
hand
buddy.
the sword, and we're gonna start running.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's gain it on us. Keep running. Run.
I feel like we should do like a chase thing, right?
Yeah, is that a mechanic in the
Yeah.
game? I assume not.
Not really, but this feels fun.
So we're gonna get up to a section of cave where there's a bunch of little side doors, and then we're gonna do the Scooby-Doo thing where we run back and forth across the main hallway.
That's the only way to lose a monster. Okay, so this is I am having a tough time being creative today. This is
Did
Uh,
you
crazy.
try being better?
No, I was gonna just continue to be bad.
Oh.
Let's go with how do we envision ourselves putting distance between the kids and Chanky?
Tripwire?
Oh my
What'd you say? Des, I don't want any jokes right now. I only want real answers.
I said tripwire, but never mind.
All right, if you're gonna take the time to set it up, Dusty's gonna be the first one to die.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. We're just running, right? I don't.
Yeah.
well, me and Seavers are just trying to keep up with everybody else. I wonder
Yeah,
if
because
there's
Clara
like,
and Liz are way ahead, and then it's
yeah, because they left.
yeah,
rounds
and
ago.
so yeah, okay.
I don't know if there's like, I pick up a weird yo-yo that I found on the ground and throw it back. No, is there like a rock formation I can hit with the sword that'll like cause them to trip or something?
Okay.
Cause a collapse behind you.
I don't know about that. Hold on now.
Yeah, I mean,
you
we're in
hit-
an icy cave, so we don't really have a lot
Yeah.
of unique
Oh
structures
yeah, it's
to
icy.
it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. We can just do this as a, let's go with... I don't want to do this with dice rolls. This is stupid. Let's go with, just describe the scene. We're running away. Yeah. Eric is probably, I don't know, are you in a headspace where you can lead the way? Everybody was following your lead initially. And so, like...
I went into the
What's-
caves before, or just so you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming that this is just a tunnel without any offshoots. We're running up towards the train depot. The girls ran off ahead, so I'm probably listening for the sound of them running in front of me. I imagine they probably got far enough up where I can't quite actually see them with the flashlight, but I can maybe hear them running up in front of me in the dark. So I'm just gonna be trailing behind them. The panic's starting to subside a little with having gotten away, the initial fear, and then the spike of adrenaline on the actual like bolting to get out has kind of started to fade. And I'm remembering that basically we can just keep running up this tunnel. There might be a couple more twists and turns, but it should be almost a straight shot out. And I'm going to say that I take my little built-on flashlight and I click it up a couple angles so it's shooting up at the cave ceiling, spreading some luminosity around us, refracting off all the ice to help illuminate the tunnel forward so that we can run through here a little safer, but also so that anyone behind me, mostly Dusty, Casey, and Seavers, have an easier time of seeing me so they're not just seeing like my little silhouette ahead of them running from them.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone else?
I just think we are just desperately running as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
But we're getting messed up by the ice. I don't know how much of an impact that's having on us. I don't know what else we can do but run, right?
I'd like to.
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
I'm
you're
looking-
the one that's in the
Right,
situation.
He's
I'm just looking at what I have in my bag, and there's just I don't really have any more tricks at this point.
Film it.
I mean, no, I'm 100% filming this the whole time. Somebody asked that, and I said, yeah, the camera's been on the whole time. There just might have been some instances where it's shaking violently, like when I was engaged with Chanky, which will be interesting later on when people are looking at it. But, yeah, I don't know what else to really do other than run here.
Yeah. All right.
I do feel like I'm doing what I said, where I'm like trying to like break stuff to maybe trip up this crazy animatronic thing.
I am going to give one more roll for everybody. I would like you to give me a flight, because it sounds like the main thing that we are trying to do is put distance between ourselves and the Chanky Cheez bot.
Mm-hmm.
And Chanky is continuing to fight. There's not really a... No, I guess, yeah, let's do a flight versus flight. He's trying to overtake you. That makes more sense.
This is everyone?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
All at once.
All at once. Flight versus flight.
Uh-oh.
All right,
no.
what do we got?
9.
Did so.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
I
Take 'em back.
rolled a 1
Oh my god.
plus 1.
I got a 3.
Okay, I rolled max on my dice, so it exploded. So I got a total of 9 here.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay.
So we are defenders and it is attacking.
Yeah, he's attacking with flight because he's trying to overtake you. Which he was able to overtake a handful of you. Chanky rolled a 7. And I've forgotten what everyone said.
I said 3.
3.
2.
9.
9?
And
9 twins?
Okay, that makes less sense for him to overtake Eric because Eric left ahead of the other two. So I'm gonna say he's able to overtake Casey and kind of head you off at the pass. Severs is able to move ahead, but Chanky blocks your path forward. He gets ahead of you and does strangely a weird animatronic Chanky Cheez flip over you and lands in your path like a transformer.
No.
Oh no. Is he like, so he's like split between me and Severs now, or Severs and Casey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Casey, you're in the hot seat. How do you react to this update?
Poorly.
I want to say I'm also aware of this happening too as the closest person. So if there's
Yeah.
a chance for me to do something.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. His like vocal his sound box kicks on again and whirs up and he's like, "Are you having fun today?"
Under his breath, he says, "Yeah, I'm great." And then he's gonna be like, he's gonna yell at everybody else to run, and he's going to attack this thing.
Oh, he just goes full on like he's Gandalf in this.
Yeah, this is the Balrog. This is my Balrog.
The ice tunnel opens up and you fall hundreds of feet.
Oh no.
So this is a fight versus grit. You are trying to soar. Yeah, how are you attacking him?
Hoping to like cut off a limb or maybe the other eyeball.
Oh, okay. Cool. And he is going to defend.
Can I
Okay.
use my strength this time?
I
I feel like in his brain, he's like, his thought process is he needs to slow this thing down so everybody else can get out.
He is actively defending his friends by fighting the thing.
Yeah.
Man, I hate that justification, but it makes sense. But yes, sure.
I'm going to need it. I was hoping for a max. 6.
6 does not beat Chanky's 11.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
He is a gritty robot boy.
Yeah.
So you try to hack off a limb. I think he
I just hit like the main thing and it doesn't do anything, right? It just hit the cheese and it doesn't do nothing.
And you find out it's actual cheese.
he swings his wedge to block your sword. He uses his body as like to parry your blade. Dang. And then Sievers, you're right there. Anything you want to do to help the situation?
Yeah, so I'm assuming that this is he's facing away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So what was the result then with Casey just missed, right? There was no like attack back on him
Correct.
yet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Dang. Do I notice like any like exposed wires or anything? I don't know if I can see this.
He
Like,
did say he was like deformed or something.
yeah, I'm not
Deformed
asking for
animatronic.
weak points. Like, I'm not saying tell me the weak point, but like, do I notice like any exposed wires at all?
Is there any part of him that's glowing?
The coin.
There are, like we talked about earlier, there's little cutouts towards the inside of them. But I guess I would say there's probably some frayed wiring from where his feet would have connected to the stage. That would make sense.
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know what we're dealing with here. If these are like possessed, or they're still operating on power somehow. So, Sievers is wondering.
I think it's very clear that he's not on a power source currently.
Okay. So we still have gears and stuff turning. The rock was thrown in there. Well,
Yeah, let's not forget that's like bleed in this game, right?
Is there a?
Why don't you
return
try and
order?
walk the dog some more? Dash?
You know what?
yeah.
I will. I'm gonna learn how to do that in real life and show you it works.
One day you're
I
gonna get
cannot-
out of bed and suddenly you trip over a yo-yo.
I'm waiting for the Patreon content where we myth bust this thing for.
It's that one weird Patreon post that we never do anything like it again. Okay, so my plan, the Chris plan, isn't going to work. But so I think Sievers is just going to do whatever he can to buy Casey some time. He's just going to reach down and he's just going to grab whatever nearby rocks he can and chuck it at Chanky and just try to draw attention. Like, you big stupid bully, why don't you pick on somebody else? And just try to puff up and be the tough guy. It's grasping at straws, but I don't know what else to do.
And can I jump in? Are we in a turn order at all?
Everybody can have a turn. I think that's fine. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking because I had such an abysmal roll. I'm gonna say that since I was too far ahead for Chanky to overtake me, I probably slipped and fell
Oh, okay.
and landed, kind of like on my front. And
You're saying you
I
lost
look,
a little bit of distance.
yeah, and I look back because of course I fall, and I'm like, okay, how close is he behind me? And I notice what's going on behind me with Casey and the Chanky kind of in a fight, and Sievers is there, kind of trying to chuck rocks at it or whatever. And I'm laying there, and I realize I have the rebar rope still. So I pull that out of my backpack, and I wield it like a lance, and I go charging back down the tunnel towards Chanky. My goal is to try and get the rebar into one of those openings on his side or in his back to see if I can't jam the rebar in and muck up the works, at least long enough to give us all a chance to get away from him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
I'd just
love
like
it.
to say during this, Dusty's like running behind, and then all of a sudden, he like as he's running forward, his head follows Eric back, and he's like, "You're going the wrong way."
Damn, that
Didn't you hear
rules.
Casey? He said run.
Nobody's leaving you behind, Casey. Shut up.
Yeah, this is a very fun scene. I think that is a fight versus grit. I think it's grit again.
Hey.
Yeah, fight versus grit. Let's take the rope rebar.
Ooh! Exploding die.
Yeah, baby.
Hit it again, yeah.
Roll that shit
Hopefully it's
again,
more than a
baby.
D4.
Oh no.
My second roll was a 1.
Oh.
I'm nervous still.
Total.
Okay. This is. Ooh, that's tough.
Question:
So
Are you
are-
throwing this like you're throwing it through the air, or you're running up melee at doing
He's
this?
trying to spear him.
Yeah, I was like a lance, so I'm holding on to it, charging ahead like it's a lance out in front of me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I
try
thought
and
you
get it.
were-
No.
I thought you were way farther down the tunnel, so like you didn't. So that's.
Well,
I'm
that's
just-
yeah. That's why I said I tripped, I fell.
Yeah,
When
okay.
the whole thing happened. So
Yeah. It's a good thing that we got that exploding dice because Chanky rolled a 6 on this defense, which means you do succeed in your attack, but only temporarily.
That's exactly what
so
we needed, though.
what I think is going to happen is you actually jam the rebar into that hole that Dusty's rock was in.
yeah.
Which presses the rock further into the internal mechanism and catches it in one of these gears,
Yes!
which begin to strain and creak and crack, all of these terrible metallic noises as Chanky like goes down on one knee to propose. That's a joke. He falls down onto one knee and he's like, "Let's play hide and squeak."
So yeah, after I jump that in there and he falls down, and Eric's gonna almost exactly mimicking Short Round from Indiana Jones go, "Run!" and then book it back up the tunnel.
I love it. Yeah. What is everyone else in combat doing as well?
Oh,
somehow.
as soon as he,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as soon as I see it falter and Eric run past me and jam this thing, he's gonna be like, "All right," and grabs as many people as he can, and we're gonna get out of here. He thought he was done for.
I love that Casey had this sacrifice moment, and then you didn't get to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, what the hell?
Take that, nerd.
No, that's
Cool.
that's
So
Dusty.
our three heroes that are around the Chanky Cheez robot take off.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty
okay, so-
was in the middle of like kind of slowing down, like, "Hey, you're going the wrong way," and then he stops for a second, and like a beat later, like he sees all three of them run past him, and he's like, "Oh, God!" Like he's like now in the back, but he's running.
I feel like this has to be terrifying for Dusty as well, because you're in a very dark cave. Like you have a
Yeah.
couple of flashlights.
Yeah.
And you lost one of them before. So, like, yeah, there's some ambient light shining and reflecting off of the icy walls. But, like, it's cold. It's dark.
Yeah.
This is a bad situation for Dusty.
Yeah, for sure. Like part of the reason why he slowed down is because Eric was the one illuminating the light off of the walls. So he was kind of frozen in place almost. Like I don't know if I should continue because it wasn't bright enough. Yeah.
You guys come up to you're kind of moving in sequence, right? I think Dusty's a little bit further ahead of everybody. But you are all traveling up the tunnel. You turn around a wide bend that comes back around and reach another kind of like level area where you see the two girls ahead of you, and they like kind of shriek as you come around the corner up to that landing, and they're like, "Eric, which way do we go?" And you look ahead, and there are 3 tunnels ahead of you.
Okay.
The camera, real quick, we cut back to Chanky, who's wounded in battle. He's down on his one knee, and you just hear that grinding and cranking noise. Not jerking off, but like a metallic noise. And you hear that rock sound, the rock jamming all of these gears up. The rock begins to start crumbling.
Oh, no.
Falling apart, little by little. We cut back to this landing. There are 3 tunnels in front of you. You're all wildly out of breath, some covered in piss. What do you do?
Yeah, Eric's gonna pull out his map and look to see which of the tunnels leads to the train depot, get his bearings, and then he's gonna point at the correct one and go, "It should be that one!"
Okay. You point towards the... Oh, no, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm going through my notes. This is going to take me just 15 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, see you in 15 minutes, baby.
Yeah, you point towards the left tunnel, which you know will take you towards the freight... sorry, not the freight, the old train depot. I read the word freight while I was saying that. And once again, the group sets off in a wild panic. We cut back to Chanky, who's still grinding through this rock, and you just see gravel start to fall out from the bottom of it. It looks like he's
passing
doing
the
little,
kidney stones.
this giant animatronic cheese is pooping out rocks. And then he reaches over, pulls the rebar out of the hole that it was stuck in, throws it, and then goes, "Stay cheesy, stay cheesy, stay cheesy."
No.
He starts marching off down the tunnel. We cut back to the kids, where we see light pouring in from the end of the tunnel. The kids reach the opening and run out into this snowy, flat area. You see some very old train tracks that have not been in use in some time. There's some ancient-looking, abandoned train carts there that some are like not even on the tracks. And on the one side of it, off in the far... on the far end of the depot, you can see mounds of gravel that would lead over towards the gravel pits.
Okay. I'm gonna say we reach out of here. We're all temporarily blinded by the bright light, especially shining up off the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And take a second to get our bearings, and then I think Eric's gonna point at the mounds of gravel and say, "Get over the gravel so he doesn't see us."
Yeah.
And he's gonna start heading towards the gravel to climb over it so that we can break line of sight. So if he does come barreling out of that tunnel, he's not gonna know which way we went for sure necessarily.
Seavers, get your camera ready.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if he comes out.
All right.
We get a clear view of him. And we all get behind this thing, just like looking over the top of it. Waiting for it to come out.
The train depot is huge.
Yeah.
So like you guys getting over the mounds of gravel onto the gravel pit, that's like, I don't know, like a block away from this cave entrance.
Oh.
Like it would be a pretty large distance to cover in like a turn.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right.
If that makes sense.
Ignore what I said then.
I'd say as soon as like Dusty's eyes kind of readjust to the light, he tries to like kind of take a breath of relief, but he's also panicked. So he looks over to Severs and he's like, "Your walkie-talkie, let me have it." And he like reaches his hand out for the walkie-talkie.
Quickly hesitates, but hands it to you.
Yeah, Dusty turns it on and he's like calling for unnamed or forgotten named character that Daryl. He
Daryl
tries.
Fields.
Yeah, he tries to see if Daryl comes in. He's like, Daryl, are you there?
You have to say over.
You gotta say over.
Oh,
You gotta say over. I'm not gonna say it again. Over.
So he does respond.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dusty's like, you gotta send help. We're at the train depot. We're being chased.
You're at the train depot? Where have you guys been?
Doesn't matter.
I've been waiting for... It's scary out here, okay? I heard noises.
Okay, well, go get help. We need help.
But our bikes and all our stuff are still here.
Then just take yours and go get someone.
Hey, look, you don't have to yell, okay? I've been worried. You guys weren't responding.
Okay, Daryl.
Over.
Okay, Daryl, I'm sorry. Okay, over. Please, over.
Over.
You're right, it is over. I'm never speaking to you again.
He's Roger, over.
Who's Roger?
Stupid walkie-talkie bits. You all get a decent distance across this this train depot, largely flat. Although, like I said, there are several of those train cars long out of use. You guys kind of turn back, and it's very snowy now. It's the wind is blowing. It's cold. It's biting. Like, you guys have been in cold this entire time down in the caves, but this is like cutting through. It's getting towards dark even. So it's dusk. Like, you can still kind of see a little bit. You see the silhouette of the Chanky Cheez animatronic robot step out of the mouth of the cave. Like, you can just barely see the outline of it. And then you hear that whirring of the speaker box again. And then over this, like, cold night air, you just hear... Chanky Cheez, where the fun never ends. And then the silhouette fades back into the shadow of the cave. We cut back to the children, who have maybe crapped their pants at this point.
I definitely, crap or no crap, was filming that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that Eric sighs a sigh of relief, and he's like, maybe he can't leave beyond the bounds of the cave or something. I'm not sure, but we should just not look this gift horse in the mouth and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Over.
Wait, do you have to say over without a walkie-talkie? I'm still learning. Hold on. Call Daryl. He's the expert on this. Give me the walkie.
Yeah. Dusty's like, I'm not doing that, and hands it back.
Hey, Daryl. Over.
So I'm gonna say we kind of montage through this escape out of the train yard. We cut to the next possible moment of peace for the C.A.T team.
No, for cat.
C.A.T. Or C.A.T boys.
No, we're not all boys.
Cat people.
I'll say that, like, once we, like, kind of got further away, like, on the way home, Dusty was like, if anyone wants to, like, warm up and have some dinner, I know my parents always make too much on the weekends.
Okay.
Dusty, isn't your house like on the other side of town from here?
Look, if you don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, or whatever that saying was, then that's on you, but it's just an offer.
Okay, thanks, Dusty. I think Eric's probably going to be making his way back towards the Chanky Cheez to get his bike.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how far
Well,
away
I'm
was
assuming that the train depot's kind of on the outskirts of town, so we got to walk back into town either way. I have to
Jeez,
walk all the
we
way back
walked
into
miles.
town. I might as well go get my bike.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were down there for a while. That's like it's been literally like hours of the day.
So, like,
Yeah, we went
it's
in like right after lunch. It's just about
Yeah.
dinner, so
yeah.
I'm sticking with Eric, and like I assume as we're going back to get your bike, we're kind of chatting about the events.
yeah, probably like looking at the footage on the camera, seeing how much of it we actually got.
Mm-hmm.
Blurry.
Well, at this point, we probably don't have the ability to look at the footage. You'd probably have to go and put the tape in and watch it on TV. Right?
Oh, well, then we were doing it wrong earlier because we were reviewing footage.
Oh, no,
Oh, were we?
Usually those
Oh.
camcorders let you stop and then rewind the tape and hit play on the little
but it's like
screen.
a little tiny viewfinder.
Yeah,
where
it's
you
that little
can't
like
see
flip
Yeah.
out screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really
It's
tiny,
like
but
1p.
yeah.
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 69p. We'll say you are like rewinding it and stuff and trying to like look at like everything that happened. We're trying to review somewhat. We're all trying to get over your shoulder, but it's so tiny. There's no point.
Awesome. I would like to give each character like one more scene, if you have something that you would like to do, as this is gonna close out our first act of Kids on Bikes. I honestly didn't expect it to go this long, but I still had fun with it, even though it was a little chanky.
Hey, I was totally wrapped up in that end, like, escape because I had to type about a whole paragraph or two to catch up because I stopped taking notes. So it was fun.
Awesome.
go
Yeah, if we want to have one more just like very quick like outro scene for each of these characters.
I'll go first. I think Casey knows that it's going to be weird and out of place for him to have a sword. So he's going to try and find a place to hide it so that he can come back and get it.
Yeah, I love it. What's the location that you're looking at? We have a bunch of notable Snowsville
That's true.
locations.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. I'll hide it at the Chanky Cheez Fun Time Emporium.
I wasn't one of the ones who went to the former professor's house, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember who did
I think
that.
that was Dusty,
That was the
Eric, and
three-
Sievers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. Locations. Definitely the big spooky forest.
The Shrouded Forest by Farmer O'Dowd's Hill.
I'm going to say. You know what? I think what he's going to do is he's going to go to his house, and he's going to say that his family is like median income type, and they have like a jungle gym in the backyard, and I'm going to hide it in the jungle gym.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's fun.
And then he's going to
awesome.
go eat dinner with because he gets home just as his mom is putting out food, because they eat late.
Oh, nice.
Because they work, 9 to 5s. Or 10 to 6s.
And like, yeah, I think you get there. You're a little disheveled. You're definitely very sweaty, but your parents kind of half check in about your day, and it's like a nice normal family dinner after the weird experience you just had.
I also think it's not abnormal for him to show up late, like previous episodes. So like they're not confused when he's like showing up just as dinner is being served, or instead of it's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's even like, so they were probably home doing errands and came home. So yeah, he arrives maybe just right after they served dinner, and they're like, so what they like ask what he's doing. He's like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my new in my new club that we made. And
I definitely wasn't traumatized for life or anything.
yeah, definitely.
I didn't make the decision to sacrifice myself to save my friend.
Just a few hours ago, I thought I was gonna die.
Pretty cool day.
Yeah. But yeah, and then
that rules.
they think
Yeah.
nothing of the sort. Like, don't think anything nefarious is going on.
So yeah, Casey gets a nice night at home. Let's check in with the other characters. What's your little outro scene?
Go last.
Okay, I'll go next. I'm gonna say Eric gets home and comes in around the back into the laundry room, and because he does go out and do like scouts type stuff a lot in the woods, it's not unusual for him to come home kind of messy and disheveled. So he gets in and he like quickly strips out of his peed pants and everything and throws them in the washing machine. And because he's often going out into the woods to like do scouty type stuff, there's like just a pair of like sweats of his that are just always in the room, in the laundry room there. So he slips those on real quick and puts his stuff away, and then he comes out and his mom's just getting her dinner set out and everything, and she asks him how his day was, and he's like, oh, it was fine, I just some friends from school and we just went out and had a little adventure, and nothing too terribly exciting. And there's probably like this slight like paleness to him still, just from everything that happened. His mom kind of gives him a funny look, and he can kind of tell that she knows something's up, but she doesn't ask him. She's like, okay, honey, as long as you're safe and you're having fun. And he's like, yeah, Mom. And then the family sits down and has dinner, and that's the camera pulls out through the window, gives us a wide shot of Eric's house, and that's where his scene is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Sievers?
Sievers is going to head straight to the professor's house. And the cryptid professor guy, and he's going to eagerly show him. He's like, I know what you looked at my notes before, and you wouldn't tell me anything. But look what I got now, and he's going to show him all of the evidence and the video footage. It's like, so what can you tell me? Does this interest you?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna close out on the professor kind of like hangs his head, and he's like, come on, come inside, let's talk.
Yeah, Sievers will look left and right and then just hurry on in.
And we'll just close out with the door closing behind you. I don't want to have to do a bunch of setup for Act 2.
All right, maybe you should have gone last, but all right, so with Dusty, I would like to say, yeah, so we quickly, before we went our separate ways, we did go back to Chanky Cheez to get our bikes, is that right? Okay. And I imagine Daryl was still there and never actually called for help.
No, when you guys got there, Daryl's bike was gone.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, everyone shows up for help at the train depot because that's what you told him to go to.
He's gonna be so
exactly.
pissed at you.
Daryl's gonna be like talked to for false reports or something. False reporting.
He's in jail now for 20 years because of you.
Well, anyway, so yeah, Dusty, he makes his way back home, and he kind of just like throws his bike at the door and like walks in, and he can like smell dinner still kind of cooking, and he goes up to he goes into the kitchen and sees his mom there, and he's like, hey Mom, it's been really busy today. I had a busy day. Can you like be the mom in this, by the way?
Me?
Or are we just talking about it? Yeah.
No, I mean, sure, if you want to make it a scene.
Yeah.
What's the Dusty's mom like? I don't have a character description for her. All we know is that she hasn't been around much because you spend a lot of time with Kevin Robbins.
Yeah, I mean during the week, Dusty's parents are like at work almost all the time, and they kind of see each other in passing. But like on the weekends, he's able to like spend time with his parents. His dad is a little standoffish, but still like warm. And then his mom is just like, she's very like maternal on the weekends. She's just very business focused during the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What did you say to her?
Yeah. He kind of comes in and like he's probably exhausted and winded, and he's like, "Hey, Mom."
Hey, baby, how's it going?
It's good. Yeah, I decided to face my fears today.
Oh yeah? Which ones?
The darkness. I figured immersion therapy was the way to go.
Oh, okay. So you wanna get rid of your nightlights?
Well, we can start the discussion. I don't. No, not yet. But maybe soon.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just just a lot. It's been a busy week. How's your week been?
Well, you know me. I just can't get away from work.
Yeah. Well, I made some friends.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to have them over sometime for like a play date or something.
Yeah, that would be nice. I invited them for dinner, but I think it was just kind of last minute. You know, they had other plans.
Oh, that's okay. Come over here and give me a hug.
Okay. Yeah, he runs over and like squeezes her real tight. And as he's holding her, he's like, "Do you think we could invite Kevin over for dinner?"
Ooh. I'll see if he's available. I don't know that he's gonna want to come to work where he works for dinner, though. I'll ask him. But, honey, I gotta say, you are very damp and you smell really bad. You should wash up before dinner.
All right. Oh, wait, can I show you one more thing? And then I'll go get my bath?
Sure.
My friend gave me a gift today. And he pulls out the new yo-yo and shows it to her.
And she's like, oh, wow. I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Oh, yeah, I don't really know much about Chanky Cheez, but his family used to go a lot, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, keep practicing your walking the dog. I know you're very close to getting it.
I actually got it. I'll show you after my bath.
All right.
Okay.
Well, get up there.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too.
And then he runs off.
All right. Well, cool. A nice, sweet, wholesome moment. And then Seaver's parents are like, "Where the hell is my child?"
I thought you were gonna do when the mom hugs, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you realize that they've got a white glove on."
Oh
And
my
you're being
God.
hugged by Chanky Cheez, and then you wake up from a dream.
Dang, that would have been great. In another world.
Yeah. No setup for the sequel right now.
Man.
I'm too tired. So that's the end of Act 1. I think the plan is that this is a thing that we can come back to whenever we have gaps in our programming. So we might not do Kids on Bikes for a while, but we will likely return to these characters at some point.
All right. We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Get out of here.
Thank you to Sirenscape for helping us immerse you into the worlds we explore with amazing music and sound effects. Check them out at Sirenscape.com to add them to your adventures as well. And thank you to our patrons for helping fuel us throughout the galaxy. We sincerely can't thank you enough for your continued support. If you'd like to become a patron or find out more about us, visit www.adventureawaitspod.com. We'd love to have you aboard. Until next time, adventurers.